this piece of rock right here is soapstone, and this is where they were carving out a piece of soapstone right here. So they had any of the rocks that come off of there, you find one that's got a good sharp edge to it, and you just beat it. That's why you have all these little markings on this right here. So you beat it through there. What they're doing is isolating this roundish piece of soapstone from the rest of the rock. If you want to get your hands dirty, if you come in here, they're starting to undercut it. So the way you take this out is you cut under it here. You want to go deeper here, cut under it there, and then take, a bunch of thin pieces of rock, put it under there, and use that as a lever to pry it up. And although it's rock, you can do that. And once you've removed that, this will be the bottom of the bowl. You flip it over, and then you take, say, quartzites, pieces of quartzite that are carved into like sort of half moon shapes. Hold that in your hand, or you haft it onto a piece of wood, and you just gouge out the bottom of it. We didn't have any completed bowls over at the other site, which is, think this is cool? 50 times cooler, honest to God. Why they didn't finish this? Like I was talking to Paul about it. 3,000 years ago, and you can't really feel the talc on it because it's just soaking wet. You see that?
Yeah.
They're starting to undercut it. It may very well be, these people have a little industry going. The example I gave in my class is that this is sort of like Saudi Arabia for soapstone. Everybody wants soapstone, but it's not, you can't find it everywhere. We've got it here. We're going to carve it out. We're going to sell people or trade people the bowls. But now imagine Saudi Arabia 20 years from now when somebody says, they're all electric cars, we don't need your damn oil anymore. What do? It may be that 3,000 years ago, these guys are sitting fat and pretty, right? Fat and happy, and they've got the soapstone, and somebody comes and says, there's this new thing, clay pottery, and clay is everywhere. They don't need to come here for the raw material. You can find clay virtually everywhere, and it's easy. You can make 100 bowls. Now, these won't break, the clay will. They're disposable. You can make 100 more. And it's cheap and much easier than this, and this industry disappears.